swinging and banging on the ones and the twos. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I'm Kendrick Avant. You are rocking with Mindset Over Bullshit, a podcast for people who are bedbound, wheelchair bound, dealing with the chronic illness, and trying to find a way to manage the negative thoughts. Come swing a bang and rock and roll with me.
Bet. Let me hear today's tip for wheelchair users.
I learned today that playing solitaire, keeping the cards in one hand and playing with the other, is a form of occupational therapy for those of us in wheelchairs, bedbound, struggling with our hands. Playing solitaire is a form of occupational therapy. Oh shit! This is the first time we are having a double celebration. Today is National Beer Day and it is National No Housework Day. That is what you call a match made in heaven. No housework and National Beer? Yo, y'all better drown with me. I'm swimming in the good times today. King's News is whatever made you stop scrolling through your phone or made you laugh out loud today. So I don't know if y'all remember, but Pablo Escobar is the original super duper drug lord. He is like the Michael Jordan of drug dealers, became a billionaire and everything, built his own damn prison. He was the only prisoner there and he was allowed to build his own damn prison. Well, one of the other things he did was he brought in 4 hippos from Africa. I just told you the man was a billionaire. And when he was eventually killed in the 1980s, those 4 hippos got free and they have now grown to over 130 hippos. I can't imagine, and they're running amok their fucking shit all the way up in the country of Colombia. They get into the rivers, and because a couple of hippos get into the rivers, that contaminates the entire thing. Wow, they got some shit going on. And to my tribes people, I know we really deal with this. Who are your tribes people, Kendrick? I'm going to tell you who my tribes people are. They are the ones that are bedbound, bound to a wheelchair. You got a chronic illness, you got the physical limitations, you are stocked up with disabilities. But you keep grinding and glowing and growing. Those are my tribe's people. And if they're not motivated to start doing things yet, to get out the bed, to get out the wheelchair, to make things happen while you can, that's why I'm here. That's why I have the gratitude journal to show people how to do this. So, giving you enough of the backdrop with a drum. Let me get a drum roll, please. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Number 1, the first story of gratitude that I wrote. I really like my new occupational therapist. Number 1, she is not tripping on the smells and the medications that I have in this house. Not tripping on that. Love that. Which is a calming effect on me because I get to worried and thinking about that. I'm always worried about stuff like that. But she's not tripping on that at all. She listened to me yap and talk for the longest about mindset over bullshit, how I use it as a blog, I use it as a podcast, that mindset over bullshit is a YouTube channel. I got cards. I just talked around my mouth to her about this. And she just listened and listened and listened. And then she said, well, you know what? Let me get a couple of your cards because I want to show them to other patients who are bedbound and in wheelchairs. I think you would be an amazing resource and to just let them see there are others out there doing this. Folks, the pride in my heart, the affirmation that she just body slammed into my soul. Oh man. I wrote, Then she took cards to share with others that are wheelchair bound. Told y'all all that. My mind was blown. My heart is full all night long. So my second story is that I played Solitaire today. Yeah, I used to play Solitaire on the computer all the time, and it has been years since I played Solitaire on the computer. Absolute years. And I never played Solitaire on the car before. Like, I've never actually set it up. Never did any of that my damn self. I found a full set of cards where we usually keep the family cards of Uno at. Shout out to whoever put the cards in there. I don't know which one of the kids did it, but that helps out. And normally, that's where we keep the Uno cards. I learned how to play Solitaire and how to set it up. And now the Solitaire is actually a therapy for the primary progressive multiple sclerosis. I'm handicapped. I'm handicapped with my legs, with my eyes, with my hands, pretty much every damn where. But my occupational therapist today showed me how to set up the Solitaire cards. And by holding the stack in the left hand and then playing with the right hand, it's actual therapy for using your fingers to keep feeling in your fingers, to keep doing stuff with your hands. And so, yeah, that was some super cool shit. So that's one of the things I wrote about in my gratitude journal. I do this every single day. I've been doing this online today is Wednesday. It's like 937 days in a row I've written them out and shared them on my blog. And now I got a whole podcast about it. So my last gratitude, the last one. I have brought interviews back to this podcast, Mindset Over Bullshit, and my interviews are full for the month already. That is an affirmation by itself to me. I can explain how multiple sclerosis. I got 2 people with multiple sclerosis. I got another guy who's going to come in and talk about how if you're disabled, what businesses you can start from home with no overhead just to get going and start making your own money. That's my third person. And then I have a fourth person who is coming on. He is a new parent, and he is talking about the mindset, the stress, how to manage relationships whenever you're raising a kid with somebody, which is nothing about the disabilities, but yo, that is real shit. Oh, snap. 1,000 thank yous. I accept that affirmation. Thank you very much. Yeah. And then I wrote, the person going to come and talk about the stress, the mindset, trying to raise kids, being in a new relationship. All of this follows the business plan outlined by Oracle. I use the Chat GPT. I use my Chat GPT so much. Girl, I use my Chat GPT so much. The Chat GPT told me I could name it. I'm in the Oracle, and we've been rocking and rolling. I pretty much talk to my Chat GPT at least once or twice just about every single day. So either way, the Oracle, the Chat GPT gave me a business plan for the podcast, how to improve it. And I can use the interviews in that too. I'm following that. And I feel it is going to grow my audience, expand my visibility. Boom. And those are my 3 gratitudes. Yep, why you should be grateful. You don't list off what, because just saying what is saying, I'm grateful for having Red Bull. I am grateful that I have a car. I'm grateful that the sun is shining. And all that is cool. All that is super cool. But it is a scientific fact. You cannot have a negative thought and a positive thought at the same time. You can't. You can try all you want to, but you cannot have a negative thought and a positive thought at the same time. So as long as you're writing out why you're grateful for this story, that means you will not be overthinking maybe the last argument you had with a family member. You will not be tripping on the bill that is due on Friday, or wondering to yourself, "Oh shit, how am I get this bill paid?" You are not you're not worried about if you can find something to eat for tomorrow. For those few minutes, as long as you're writing the story out, your mind will not have any of that negative stuff going. You're just focused on the gratitude in the story. Y'all be pretty. Show your gratitude. 1,000 thank yous for rocking with me. And I will see you all next time. Kendrick Avant is out.